Covering weather and traffic every 10 minutes, and it's important the next couple of days.
Yeah, a lot to get through.
A storm or several storms are brewing.
Yeah, so we've got one knocking on the door for tomorrow. First, a little bit of snow possible, but I'm really kind of treating today's snow, if we see it this morning, more of just like a precursor or like a taste of what's to come. And it's going to be a little bit stronger tomorrow, especially in parts north and west of Boise. So Ada County, we will kind of skip out on the major snow accumulations, but we'll talk more about that in a second. 21 degrees outside right now. Light winds at 6 miles an hour make it feel like 13. So these temperature readings a little bit deceiving. Could feel a little bit colder as you step out the door this morning. We're really in the low to mid 20s across southwest Idaho. 12 in McCall, but 30s for most of our mountains, just dipping into the 20s in Stanley. So still a little warmer in the mountains than here in the valleys, but that inversion should start to finally break up as we get this next storm rolling through. So today, count on a few snow showers possible this morning. 31 degrees will be our high temperature, otherwise just cloudy. Sunset close to 6 o'clock in the evening, so we're gaining daylight with each day that we go. And as we transition into the month of February, seems a little bit fitting. Winter storm watch is posted for these areas that you see here in blue. Includes most of our mountains in our forecast area, also the western end of the Treasure Valley. The upper Treasure Valley, or what we called Ada County, is not included in this, but those areas in blue could see some significant snow over the next couple of days. It's going to be slow moving and steady, but will certainly pile up over the next couple of days. Today not included in that, but we are seeing a little band of light snow just north and west of Boise out toward Meridian, Eagle, and in some of the foothills. So don't be surprised if you do see a little bit of a freezing mist or a freezing fog out there too. We've seen that coming down in Lauren's live shots, which is kind of a side effect of the lasting inversion and the precipitation moving in. Here's the low pressure system that we're keeping an eye on. This is the storm that's knocking on the door for tomorrow and Friday. It's spinning out here in the Pacific, and it's going to gradually and generally send periods of rain and snow up into the Pacific Northwest over the next couple of days. And as it moves inland, we get toward the weekend, we're expecting this thing to just kind of sit out here and stall off the coast. And that's why we're going to see several days of unsettled weather as we look into the weekend too. Play this out for you on the Futurecast. So this morning, a lot of these snow showers not even really appearing on radar, so may not even see this band moving through. But any of those snow showers that we do see come down, we're talking half an inch or less on the morning commute. And it will be mid-morning. I think most of this will kind of dissipate and move off to the north as we head throughout the day. Light snow accumulations possible in our mountains today, maybe 1 to 2 inches of snow. Otherwise, just cloudy here into tonight. Tomorrow morning's commute actually looking okay as we push play on the Futurecast. We'll be watching for scattered snow showers in the area, but I do think it's later into the day, more so the afternoon, that we'll start to see the snow rolling in a more widespread fashion. So here's about 3:45, noticing that we'll see some snow. It's going to be cold enough at all locations for all of this to start to snow. As we transition into Friday, though, it gets a little more interesting. Snow levels rise. We'll see that transition from snow to rain. But in the mountains, it will stick as snow all the way into Friday, but just periods of it, and all the way into Friday afternoon, kind of seeing a snow or a rain-snow mix, and that's kind of what we're expecting, is that transition to happen here all the way into about Saturday, but expecting this wet weather to really continue and stick with us. So as far as future snow accumulation for some of us and most of us in the Treasure Valley and the lower elevations, this covers Thursday and Friday. By Saturday, most of it will switch to rain, which of course could have its own impacts, which we'll talk more about later. 1 to 3 inches in the upper Treasure Valley, so areas in Ada County. That could also extend out toward Nampa and Caldwell. As you head toward the western edge, though, 2 to 5 inches of snow possible. That also includes northern Malheur County. 3 to 6 inches of snow for the upper Weiser Basin, and 4 to 10 in the mountains. 10 inches more of those highest peaks, and we could see 4 to 6 in some of those mountain valleys. So it's going to be very much dependent on where you live. And then by Friday, we'll start to see that transition from snow over to rain. It's going to hit the Magic Valley and the upper Treasure Valley. So Ada County first, lower Treasure Valley, I think late Friday into Saturday, and the upper Weiser Basin by Saturday too. So those areas where you see that transitioning happening later, there's a chance for more snow to accumulate. So just know that's why those snow totals are going to be a little bit different depending on which county you live in or which area of the state you're in. By the weekend, though, below 5,000 feet, it's going to be all rain here in the valleys. Temperatures warming up into the low 40s, which is a good thing.